My name is Jacob Field. As a member of the senior government class that organized this ceremony, I would like to thank you for watching our district's annual Veterans Day observance. Today on Veterans Day, we are producing this video to honor our veterans. Very soon, we hope to have our full-length USO show ready, so please check back for more updates on this website. To begin our ceremony, Senior Sydney Manchester will now sing the U.S. National Anthem. Sydney.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Sydney. At this time, I would like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
My name is Tyler Hill. At this time, I would like to read this brief prayer in honor of all of those who have served our nation. Dear God, we are gathered here today to remember all the men and women who have devoted themselves to our nation. We thank you for their dedication to our country, their concern for others, and their willingness to give of themselves. We know, without their efforts, we would not have the freedoms we enjoy today. Help us to remember their sacrifices on our behalf, and to never forget those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Amen. Thank you.
Since we can't gather together as we usually do, we'd like to take this opportunity to look at some photos from years in the past while our high school chorus, under the direction of Mrs. Rachel Kerr, sings God Bless the USA.
I thank my lucky stars to be living here
would like to introduce Senior Jamie Daly to lead us through our Gold Star banner ceremony.
For many years, it has been a tradition in this country to hang a star illuminated by a candle in the window of families who have a service member serving in combat. If a service member was killed in battle, the family would hang a banner with a white background and a gold star in their window. We believe the white background symbolizes the peace the family's loved one must surely have, and the gold star represents the color of the angel's wings they have truly earned. Each year, the student government classes hang a banner in the Weedsport Central School District's elementary and high school windows in honor of the 16 Weedsport students who were killed in war. 5 Weedsport students were killed in World War I and 11 were killed in World War II. We would like to ask everyone to please remind your families to take a moment to drive by the front windows of the elementary or high school sometime today or tomorrow. Look for a Gold Star banner in the window and pause for a moment to remember the 16 former Weedsport students and hundreds of thousands of other students just like them who made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation. They gave their lives for our freedom, and we will not forget them. We will now light a candle in memory of each Weedsport student who was killed while serving our nation. The first student from Weedsport to die in World War I was Clarence L. Clark. He was a member of the Marine Corps, and he died in France in 1918. He was 22 years old. Dewey Exner was killed in action in France on October 29, 1918. He was 20 years old. James B. Flynn died of bronchial pneumonia in France in 1918. He was 25 years old. Edward F. Pease fell in the Battle of the Hindenburg Line in France on September 27, 1918. Glenn A. Hall died of pneumonia in December of 1918. He was assigned to a machine gun company in France. While preparing to enter World War II, Roger M. Daly was killed in an air training mission as a member of the Army Air Corps. The first casualty from the village of Weedsport in World War II was John T. Heck. He was a member of the U.S. Army, and he was killed in action in North Africa on April 23, 1943. John M. Michaelik was killed in action in France on August 3, 1944. Donald J. Schramm was serving in the Army when he was killed in action in Italy on October 7, 1944. He was 26 years old. Albert J. Fates was a seaman second class when he was killed in action on October 29, 1944, in an explosion that took place while landing troops on the Laeti Island in the Pacific. Albert Fates was just 18 years old. H. Willard St. John died in a U.S. Army hospital overseas from wounds received while fighting in Germany in November of 1944. Charles J. Simons was in the Army and was killed in Belgium on January 17, 1945. Richard H. Dutton was a sergeant in the U.S. Army. He was killed in Germany in the Battle of the Siegfried Line on February 9, 1945. He was 20 years old. Robert L. Stevenson was a member of the Air Force and was killed on February 6, 1945, when the bomber crew he was with crashed while landing at their home air base. Mr. Stevenson was flying an extra mission he had volunteered for. He was 23 years old. Albert F. Church was killed in Germany in April of 1945. He was 35 years old. Fay E. Roof was in the Army when he was killed in action in Germany on April 16, 1945. He was 20 years old.
Every year, we place a wreath at the base of the American flag in honor of all the veterans who cannot be with us today. The efforts they have made to keep our nation safe are sincerely appreciated. We mourn the loss of life defending our great nation, and we will not forget those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. In honor of all those who have served our nation, we would like to place a wreath at the base of our flagpole. We are honored to have with us today Weedsport alumnus, class of 1967, United States Marine Corps Corporal, and Vietnam veteran Robert O. Drolleman. Weedsport alumna, class of 1991, United States Air Force Senior Airman and Operation Desert Shield veteran Lori Lowry. And Weedsport Senior Allison Drolleman. Allison is Mr. Drolleman's granddaughter and Mrs. Lowry's niece.